Key Safety Systems Personal Protective Equipment Procedure. Personal Protective Equipment, PPE. Demonstrate PPE required in facility, including OSHA required how to don, doff, inspect, store, maintain, and dispose of PPE. Employees are required to inspect PPE before use and report any damaged PPE prior to use. Failure to use proper PPE will result in corrective action. Safety Committee to complete annual review of PPE required. PPE required at KSS Knoxville. Safety boots required for all textile employees, maintenance techs, shoppers, and forklift drivers. Safety glasses required for production areas except for finishing range inspection, MRO computer use, tying ends on slasher, and lacing ovens and wash boxes only when chemicals are not involved. If you have prescription glasses, you must get a voucher and wear prescription safety glasses. Safety vests required for all shoppers and forklift drivers must be worn on outside of jacket. Hair that is longer than shoulder length should be pulled up into a ponytail while in production areas. Rubber gloves required when handling corrosive chemicals. Latex gloves required when handling BPP. Safety gloves required on most module lines. Welding equipment required when authorized employees are welding. Safety harness required when working 6 feet or more from an unprotected side or edge and there is no guardrail or safety net. Hard hat required when performing jobs that have a risk of bumping heads on equipment or overhead piping, when using a lift platform or working underneath a lift platform. Safety goggles required when using chemicals that have a splash potential. Earplugs required when working in areas with looms or for maintenance techs in most jobs with high noise levels. Due to the high level of noises in the weave room, you must use the hearing protection provided. Any personal use of hearing protection must have an NR capability of more than 33 dBs. Hearing protection required in webbing, weaving, and fabric weaving. Eye and face protection. Joint effort between worker, union, and company. Safety glasses, polycarbonate lenses, tinted lenses, safety frames, side shields. Goggles fit closer to the eyes. Some models fit over prescription glasses. Face shields provide full face protection. Always wear eye protection under a face shield. Donning, doffing, adjusting, and wearing. All PPE must be comfortable, must be worn properly. Wear proper PPE for the job. Donning, doffing, adjusting, and wearing. Understand PPE's purpose and limitations. Proper fitting is important. Limitations of any PPE. Presents a false sense of security. User may be less alert to hazards. Loses protective ability over time. May restrict movement, sensitivity to hazards, or vision. Care, maintenance, use, and disposal. Perform regular inspections and maintenance. Keep lenses, etc. clean. Replace damaged PPE immediately. Housekeeping. Keep chemicals, dusts, debris to a minimum. Eye wash stations. Eye wash stations are required if certain eye hazards are present. Know the location and operation of eye wash facilities. Eye wash fountains, drench showers listed on a facility map.